Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to the YouTube channel of PRATHAM Test Prep. Myself Juhi and here we are with yet another current affairs session of the series Current Affairs SAMVAD, wherein we'll cover the current affairs from the 27th of October to the 2nd of November. I hope you all are doing absolutely well. You all are doing well and you all are preparing for your CLAT exam, which is like literally a month away from us, right? So if you're new over here, hi, my name is Juhi and I take these current affairs sessions of these current affairs Samvad series. Now the sessions of these go live on every Monday and Friday at 8:30 p.m. So every Monday and Friday at 8:30 p.m. we do these sessions wherein you can join, and these are extremely important and these are specifically curated for undergraduate entrances. So I hope you all are doing well, and without wasting too much of time, let's quickly dive into the first news of the day. But let's see what is the code for today. So the code for today is anyone who stops learning is old, whether be it at 20 or at 80. One needs to be a student for the entire life. Anybody who stops learning becomes old, doesn't matter what your age is. So keep learning, keep growing, and with this let's quickly see the first news of the day, which is about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Yes, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is remembered on the 31st of October because of his birth anniversary. It was the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and this day is also known as the Rashtriya Ekta Divas. He is known as the real unifier, as in he unified 550 plus provinces of India, and he is actually known as the real unifier of India. So Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was born on 31st of October, and because of his birth anniversary, every year this day is observed as National Unity Day. For the very first time, this day was celebrated in the year 2014, right? So why, what is the importance, the significance is to make people realize and understand that how staying together can actually make ourselves into a stronger society, and staying together can actually uplift our society. Now Sardar Patel was actually born in the year 1875 in Nadiad, which is in Gujarat. Some more info about him: that he was the first Home Minister and Deputy Prime Minister of India. He is known as a real unifier because he actually integrated all the provinces, all the smaller, he had that contribution to integrate and make India united, Ek Bharat and an independent nation, right? Now we know that there is this very famous statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, which is known as the Statue of Unity, which is in Gujarat. This statue was unveiled in the year 2018 on his 143rd birth anniversary, right? And he died in the year 1950 in Bombay. So it was all about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Now moving on, we have the next news, which is about Kerala became the first state to have hallmarking centers in all districts. Now, we all know that Kerala is a state which is very famous for its gold. Kerala is a gold hub, right? It is the hub of gold business, okay? And it is claimed that Kerala is one of the most reliable market in the country to buy the ornaments or jewelries made up of gold, right? So Kerala has a lot of gold in it. So Kerala has become the first state in India to have this hallmarking centers in all the 14 districts. Now if you guys know that always people, they buy gold which has the hallmark, right? Which has that hallmark. So since Kerala is a hub of gold business, and it is also said that it is one of the most reliable markets in the country to buy gold from. There are roughly 12,000 gold merchants, right? And this is gold merchants which basically trade in gold, right? And these 12,000 merchants have registered themselves under BIS, which is the Bureau of Indian Standards Registration, okay? So seeing all this, seeing the hub of it, it was decided that in all the districts of Kerala there will be one gold hallmarking center, right? Now we know that all the pure, right? The purity of gold and silver is determined by this hallmarking. So hallmarking is basically, it is a system which actually certifies whether the gold jewelry, the silver jewelry, or the artifacts, right, the gold artifacts, whether they are pure or not. Okay, and this entire hallmarking system is managed by BIS, which is the Bureau of Indian Standards. Okay, now what is the hallmark? Hallmark is basically a 6-digit alphanumeric code, and this particular thing was launched in the year 2021. Alphanumeric in terms of that it has a combination of alphabets and numbers both. Okay, now each piece of jewelry, be it gold or silver or be it artifacts, have this special hallmark unique identification number, which is which is managed by what? Which is managed by BIS. So this was all about this particular news. Moving further, we have the next news, which is about the Hornbill Festival. Now, Hornbill Festival, you must have you must have known about it, or you must have heard of it somewhere, that Nagaland, the cultural festival of Nagaland is Hornbill Festival, where you can see that they wear this headgear which has a lot of thorn-like or the spike-like structure, right, as you can see in this particular image too. So the Hornbill Festival is a famous festival celebrated in Nagaland. Okay, and it is a festival which celebrates the richness of Nagaland, right? Every year in the month of December, this festival starts for 10 days. From December 1st to the end on December 10, this festival starts, and this is also known as the land of festivals, and Hornbill is one of the famous festivals observed in Nagaland. Okay, every year special provisions are made by the government of Nagaland, by the State Tourism of Arts and Cultural Department of Nagaland, and they celebrate this particular festival. And that is the reason why this particular Hornbill Festival is known as the festival of all the festivals. Okay, for the very first time, this festival was observed in December 2000, and it is organized by the government of Nagaland, as we have already discussed, right? Apart from that, what you should know, that basically to protect the rich culture of Nagaland, right, to display their extravagances and traditions, this particular festival is observed. So in exams you can expect a question that Hornbill is a festival related to which state? It is related to Nagaland. In which month it is observed? It is observed in the month of December. I hope these things are clear to you. Now moving further to the next news, we have Biden honored 2 Indian American scientists for remarkable discoveries. Yes, here we are talking about President Joe Biden, and Joe Biden has honored in this particular award ceremony, wherein a lot of leading American scientists and innovators and technologists were there. In that particular ceremony, 2 Indian Americans, Ashok Gadgil and Subra Suresh, were awarded or were honored with the National Medal of Technology and Innovation and National Medal of Science. Okay, so Ashok Gadgil was honored with National Medal of Technology and Innovation, and Subra Suresh was honored with National Medal of Science, and this event took place at the White House. Okay, so along with all the American scientists and technologies, we had these 2 Indian American scientists as well. Now the scientists who were honored, they were from different areas. They were the life-saving medical treatments, helping fight the opioid epidemic, improving food security, and many more. And this particular festival, this particular medal, right, is organized, or this particular ceremony, award ceremony, is organized by the White House National Medal for Technology and Innovation. It is given in the White House for different categories. For somebody who has made a remarkable contribution, a remarkable, innovation that they have made in the history of US, for the US innovators, and for that we have 2 Indian American scientists from India as well, right? Now moving on, we have the next important news, which is about the Curated Aerospace, which has unveiled Vikram 1. Now we know that there is a space startup which was pretty much in the news past year, Curated Aerospace. So Curated Aerospace has unveiled their all made in India built Vikram 1, right? Vikram 1 is a rocket that will deliver satellites to low Earth orbit from early 2024, right? The headquarters, the new headquarters name is the Max-Q campus, and that has been inaugurated in Hyderabad. So basically the headquarters of Curated Aerospace is in Hyderabad. Okay, now what is Vikram 1? Vikram 1 is a launch vehicle. It is basically a multi-stage launch vehicle, and the capacity of it is around 300 kgs of payload in the low Earth orbit. Okay, now this particular launch vehicle is actually designed to send multiple satellites into the orbit, right? And this was first time made in the world. It is one of the first globally, one of the first done in India as well. This rocket Vikram 1 is, this rocket basically represents what? The second successful project of Skyroot. Now, as I've described that it was in the news last year because of his rocket Vikram S. Vikram S was a rocket, they have launched it, and because of that Curated Aerospace, which is a space startup, again very important, a startup, was in news. And here you need to know about the founders as well. Pavan Kumar Chandana and Nag Bharat Daka are the founders of Curated Aerospace. Alright, moving on to the next news, we have about exercise Harimau Shakti. Now Harimau Shakti is an exercise between the Indian Army and the Malaysian Army. So Indian and Malaysian Army had this bilateral training exercise between them. 2023 was the 5th edition, as in for 5th time this had happened. Kahan par hui thi aapki? This exercise happened in the defense area, right? So there were troops from the 5th Royal Battalion of Malaysian Army. Indian contingent was represented by the battalion of Rajput Regiment, right? So these were the battalions that were representing the armies of their own nations. Okay, it actually strengthened the bilateral ties between the country, and it is expected to sign a bilateral agreement at the end too. And this exercise will continue till the 5th of November 2023. Alright, and with this, the last news of today is about the Asian Para Games. Now in Asian Para Games, few things you need to know. That it happened in October, from 22nd to 28th of October. The venue or the place or the hosting country was China, Hangzhou, China. This happened, right? The last edition of it happened in 2018 in Jakarta, which is in Indonesia, and India also had their own, we had the largest ever contingent in this particular edition, right? So total it had 303 athletes, in which 191 were men and 112 were women. Okay, now if you look at it, this actually, if you have to look at the medal title, right, India had finished with 111 medals. Okay, just look at the medal tally over here. If you look at it, on rank 1 we have China with total 521 medals. Rank 2 we have Iran, 131 medals. Rank 3 we have Japan with 150 medals. Rank 4 we have South Korea with 103 medals in total. Rank 5 we have India with 111 medals in total. Now you guys may be wondering that why India has more medals than South Korea. Then why South Korea is at rank 4? The reason is the medal tally is being made on the basis of the gold medals that were received. So on the basis of gold medals that were received, the medal tally was made. So China clinched 214 gold, Iran 44, Japan 42, South Korea 30, and India 29 gold. And this is why India is at rank 5th in this Asian Para Games. With this, we have covered all the important news that had happened from the 27th of October to the 2nd of November. Thank you so much guys for staying tuned. I shall be seeing you super soon in the next video session that will happen on Monday. Till then, take care guys. Bye bye. Good night and stay safe.